Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing great. Firstly, congratulations once again to each one of you for getting an admit to Christ University. Irrespective of the campus you've got, it's a great deal to secure an admit from Christ University. Now, from the past few days, I received a lot of questions and queries regarding the refund policy of Christ University. Don't worry guys, by the end of this video, everything regarding the Christ University refund policy will be clear to you guys. I would highly suggest to all those people who have got an admit from Christ University to reserve a seat at Christ University, and then you can apply to all the other colleges that you want to. Once you receive an admit from any other college which is better than Christ University, then you can definitely apply for a refund with Christ University. So let's get started.
So guys, this is the official PDF that I've got from Christ University. The reason why I'm showing it to you on screen is because it is very important that we understand each and every rule regarding to cancellation and refund. Don't worry, I will also be linking it down in the description of this video so you guys can have a look at it later. But at the same time, it is very important that we understand each and every rule so that later on there is no problem in getting a cancellation or a refund. Now let's just get started with it. So the policy is Christ will consider any request for cancellation of admission / withdrawal from studies if such a request is made in accordance with the prescribed regulations. The regulations include procedure for cancellation / withdrawal as the rules for refund. So basically it means that yes, you guys can claim for a refund from Christ University, but you guys can only do it if all the things are followed according to the rules and regulations of Christ University. So these are the rules and regulations. So let's get started. First of all, regulation. This regulation will form part of admission regulation of university and lays down the procedure for cancellation of admission and for refund of fee paid. The regulation is based on UGC guidelines in this regard as contained in UGC notifications on refund of fees and non-retention of original certificates of October 2008 and shall be effective from academic year 2019-20. So basically all the universities, especially the private ones, come under the guidelines of UGC, which controls all the universities. Now this regulation for refunding of fees is according to UGC's guidelines, and each year in fact they change the regulations accordingly how they want to do it, but these are the new regulations which are affected from last year. And definitely, since there is no new PDF, these are the rules and regulations which are going to be followed for this year as well. Coming to the second important regulation, which is any student admitted to any course offered by the university may apply for cancellation of his or her admission and or for a withdrawal from studies at any time during the academic year of the admission or later, which means that you can even cancel your course before you get admitted or even after you have been admitted. Once you join the university and if you don't feel like studying or you get another offer which is later, then you can definitely cancel the admission and on a later stage as well. On number 3, we have application form for cancellation / withdrawal must be made in prescribed form, annexure 1, duly signed by the student and the parent. Now guys, this is here things start getting trickier. A lot of students think that they can just get the refund by sending an email and things like that. No, you can only get a refund by going through all the proper rules and regulations of Christ University. And the first one which they've said here is that you have to fill a form which has to be signed by the student as well as the parent for your cancellation / withdrawal. So it is very important that you make a note of all these important things if you're reserving your seat at Christ University. Number 4 says application for cancellation of admission / withdrawal may be made either by presenting an application in person by the student or his or her authorized representative, or by applying online in the university website. No other mode of application shall be acceptable. If the application is made online, personal appearance of the student or his or her authorized representative along with specified documents within 7 working days from the date of online application is mandatory for processing the request as on the date of application. If the personal appearance is delayed, the cancellation request will be processed as on the date of such appearance and the refund eligibility will be determined accordingly. Now, this is very, very important that you guys understand how this works. So, when you'll be going for admission, only you, your parents, or your legal guardians can ask for a refund of your fees. Not anybody, XYZ person, can ask for the refund. Now, even if you first, like the easiest way is you go to the university and do all by yourself, like in person. If you can't do it, you can fill up an online form and send it to the university. But even after filling up an online form, within 7 days of filling up the online form, you need to either go to the university or you need to send your legal guardian who will go to the university along with all your documents which they need for the cancellation. Now, just in case you are not able to show your face in the university within 7 days, then definitely the day when you show your face is going to be counted for your refund policy. Why am I saying all this is you will be able to understand in the later on rules and regulations. So let's get moving. Next up is refund may be considered only in respect of academic course fee. No refund shall be allowed in respect for of the application fees and administration registration fees. Now, very very important thing, you guys will not get back your fees for the application form that you filled with Christ University, nor will you get back your admission registration fees. You will only get your academic course fees. Next up is Christ, in view of its strict attendance regulations, does not normally admit any student to any course after notified last date of admission or after commencement of classes, and hence the seats of cancelled admission shall remain unfilled at all the times thereafter, which means that once the course has started and if you haven't joined the course, then your seat will automatically get cancelled if you don't join the course, because Christ is very very strict with attendance policies. Next up, admissions to all courses will officially close 15 days prior to the commencement of classes, and the said date of the closure of admissions shall be notified date forming the basis for the considering the amount of refund. Now, this is another very very important point that you have to note, which means that Christ University, if you're joining on 1st of June, it means that Christ University is going to take the starting date as 15th of May, which means that it officially takes 15 days prior to the commencement of classes, and that is the set date of the closure of admission, which means they have closed the admission, and according to that date will your refund be calculated. How much refund are you going to get back? On number 8 is, if a student after joining the course leaves it in mid-session, the entire fees collected shall be forfeited, which means that after a given time, which means after the mid-session, after the session has started and in between, like after 3 to 4 months, you want to leave the course and leave the university, you will not be getting your money back. Next up is university collects fees in advance for every year, and the last date for admission with reference to continuing students shall be the last date for the issue of hall ticket for end semester examination or the even semesters as may be applicable. This is something which I don't think you guys should worry about right now, because this is regarding to the people who have joined the course and would want to leave it. Then it is calculated according to the last date of issue of hall ticket. Hall ticket is the ticket which you get before you have to sit for your exams at Christ University. Even semesters, just you would know, like in 3 years you would have 6 semesters. So 1, 3 and 5 are odd semesters, and 2, 4 and 6 are even semesters. So, and end semester examinations are which you would have at the end of each semester. But nothing for all the people who are joining Christ University right now. You don't have to worry about it. On number 10 is, students seeking cancellation of admission shall be eligible for a refund of academic fee at specified rates as detailed in the table herein below, which are based on the date of submission of application for cancellation with reference to notified last date of admission. So again guys, very very important thing, you guys can get your refund back, but definitely there are going to be some criteria according to which you're going to get your refund back. You might not get your full refund back. We'll just see what this table shows, and this will all be clear to you guys now. Now, refund for the academic course fee with reference to the last date of admission, which I've told you is 15 days prior to your real joining date. As per the announced date for different courses shall be as under. Last date for admission 15 days prior to the commencement. So guys, it is very very important that you make a note of this. I'm telling you repeatedly because a lot of people get confused in that, which means that if your course is starting on 1st June, your last date for admission becomes 15 days prior to that, which means 15th of May. and accordingly is when your refund policy is going to be, it's going to be notified to you. Now, if you guys have 15 days prior, 15 days or more prior to that, then you get a deduction lower of rupees 5,000 or 5% of the course fee. So if you guys have reserving your seat now, and just within a few days you get an admission from another very good college and you want to join that college, and if you apply for a refund fast, and it is 15 days prior to the 15 days prior of commencement of classes, then you get, which is the lower amount, it will be deducted from your course fee, which is either 5% of your course fees, or it has to be lower than 5,000. If your course fees, like for people from BBA and BCom, like they have a lot of fees, and definitely their 5% of the fees is really really high, so you would just be deducted 5,000 rupees. That's it. Rest all money you will be given back. Now, less than 15 days prior to the commencement of classes, 10% of the course fees is going to get deducted, which means that you will only be getting back your 90% of the course fees. Now, what happens if you do it 15 days or less after, which means 15 days after the commencement of classes, you would get your 20% of the course fees deducted, and you will only get your 80% refund. Okay, now what happens if there's 30 days or less, but more than 15 days after, which means after 15 days of joining the classes, you will only get back 50% of your course fees back, which means you would get only like 50% would be deducted, which is a lot of amount. And what happens beyond 30 days after joining the classes means your 100% course fee is going to get deducted. You will literally get zero amount. Like Christ University will not pay you any amount if you ask for a refund after that. Now, moving on to other very important things is refund of hostel fee after adjusting dues for the days of actual stay, if any, may be permitted subject to minimum additional deduction of monthly rental and mess fee for 3 months. However, no refund shall be made if the withdrawal is after 30 days of commencement of classes. So, guys, this is for all the people who are joining the Christ University hostel. Like, they will give you back your refund, but they will again calculate your monthly expenditure, your mess fee, and then accordingly is when they will decide. Next up is all refunds shall be only made to the bank account of the student slash parent as per the NEFT details furnished, and shall be made within 15 working days from the date of approval of the cancellation slash withdrawal. So what it means is that Christ University will give you your refund within the 15 days after getting approved. So there is a proper committee which will decide will you get your refund back or not, and then according to this they will do the calculation, and then they will give you back your refund. And within 15 working days you will get back your refund on the bank account, the details of which would be either of you or your parents. So you will get your money back. Now, reasons for cancellation of admission slash withdrawal will never be a factor for consideration for determining the amount of refund, though the Vice Chancellor may at his discretion approve refund of higher amounts depending on circumstances leading to cancellation slash withdrawal. What it really means is that Christ University, for them, it doesn't matter what is your real reason of asking for a refund. However, if there is something which is very, very serious, and because of some other circumstances you are not able to join Christ University, or you are asking for a refund, then Vice Chancellor, who is the head of Christ University, will decide if they, even if they can give you full amount of refund or not, and like if they just deduct very, very less fees. So this is again on the discretion of the Vice Chancellor. On 15th, which is the last one, is any court proceedings relating to the refund of the fees, irrespective of the domicile of the student, shall be only in the city of Bangalore. So another thing is, like, just in case you have a fight or something wherein you want more refund, in the Christ University, according to all its rules and regulations which they have listed here, will tell you that no, you can only get this much amount. And if you want to file a lawsuit against Christ University, you can only do it in the city of Bangalore, not to the actual city where you belong. So this is again very, very important things that you guys have to take care of. These are the official document from Christ University. I will be linking down the list, the link of this PDF, so you guys can check it up once again, read it for more clarity. If there's anything you can correct me, or if you think that this is where I misinterpreted, you can also comment on that. I can surely put it up in my description then. But this is very, very important for all the people who are reserving their seat in Christ University, irrespective of the campus they're choosing. So for all the people, if you get another college which is better than Christ, then I would request you guys to quickly apply for the refund, so that you get very, very less amount deducted which is lower of 5,000 or 5% of the course fees.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video was useful for all of you. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any doubts, questions or queries. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.